called The Hunger Games, if you've heard of it.
Hunger Games is not age appropriate. It's a fucking dumbest show.
It's not a show, and it's a book.
Yeah, it's kind of like Squid Games.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, because people get killed.
Well, yeah, but like...
Teenagers got to kill each other. What's that on the ground? All right, listen to me. When there's a lot of pressure in the air, I feel like somebody's punching me in the head.
Did you open up the window?
Forget about the window. What I'm saying is, I don't have patience for all the crap, okay? Take it easy. Baba, get over here.
I don't think he needs to be here for this.
Yeah, he needs to, because we're doing sometimes.
What? What else are we doing?
It's gonna be fast. We're gonna do 2 in 1. We're gonna do your iPad. Tell Baba to get over here.
You never do fast.
It's just not gonna be long. Put this where it belongs.
Another podcast.
Yeah. The 3 of them are good, 2 of them are shit. Get over here.
I'm gonna go get some water first.
Yeah, give me some mineral water too. What? Sit down. Okay, that's what I'm saying. When it's a lot of pressure like this in the air, I can't breathe, and I feel like somebody's punching me in the brain. Okay, so take it easy a little bit with the crazy stuff, and pay attention. Like you tripped over there like 3 or 4 times, and when I explain to you this, and I've done it all my childhood, you're not gonna explain to me how to do it. Okay? Listen, when we used to. Because we used to have fights.
You used to have fights.
Yeah. Who do you got over there?
Wait, I didn't even know. I wanted to get Ronaldinho and I didn't have him.
Thierry Henry was good.
No, that's mine.
But I don't like this. I need glass. Give me a glass one.
That's mine.
All right, let her keep the Ronaldinho.
Give me the Lamine
Your Yamal much better.
How do you know?
Yamal is the best I've ever seen.
Hey.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. So what I was gonna tell you real quick, and then we go to your stuff.
Let me guess. Difference between communism and capitalism.
Sure, but that's the idea. Okay. So in communism, we had these games. Okay. Listen.
I'm listening.
Okay. So you're gonna spill stuff on it. Come on, be smart.
I'm gonna.
All right. We're doing something else. You're gonna do this some other time. Okay. Okay, so in communism, okay, everybody wanted to be capitalist. Because everybody thought, like I said, my family was anti-communist, right? Everybody wanted to be capitalist because we saw the Nike shirts, the Adidas shirts. You're spacing out?
No, I'm listening.
Okay, so we saw the little toys that everybody had. We saw a lot of fancy stuff, the fancy cars, you know what I mean? Everybody wanted it. And that's what I was explaining to people in Cuba is that, in fact, you don't fucking want that. It's garbage, right? So in communism, we had nothing in terms of like I said, you could buy a fucking bow. It's kind of expensive. But we could make our own. We'd go in the woods and find this special tree that we can make bows. We use the special wood and we make swords and we sword fight. I was the best around the whole block. I was the best. I was beating up everybody because I would go and hit high and then hit them in the hands and then they would drop the sword. Because I read a book called The Hunchback and there was this guy that he didn't want to kill people and he would just disarm them. He was called the Hit of Navarre and then somehow he got killed. Anyways, so we had soccer balls and it was 10 kids to soccer. We always play soccer. We used to make slingshots. People didn't shoot birds.
Can I have this?
Why not? Why can't you have that? Is there another one left?
So you can go get the other one.
All right, go and give him another one. Sit down. Go and give him another one. You're closer. And get him one of these plate.
So, when do I push up?
I don't know. But there's different ways. What I'm saying about these guns that you can make. What do you say?
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Shinya.
Right, so these guns, you can design them. Some people had 3 barrels. Do you know what I mean? Some people had the little ones so you can store. They had a bunch of them, like a pistol. Had a bunch of them so you can store.
Like that guy from he had like a pistol
Some people
with
had
barrels.
the barrel that he would twist with like 5 barrels and twist, shoot. I mean, so you can design them however you want. I just did this fast. All right, so we used to make these. All right, if you play this, you got to get some kind of glasses, okay? Because you can hit each other in the eye and you can lose an eye. I got hit with an arrow right here. Right? So you don't play this without glasses. You never shoot towards the eyes or towards somebody else, okay? Do you understand? All right. We used to have to play soccer, 10 kids to a soccer ball. We used to play something where you stack 5 bricks on top of each other, and it was kind of like dodgeball, and somebody had to hit the thing.
It's not dodgeball. It's like bowling.
People had, I can't remember exactly how it was like 7 things stacked on, and people had to come in and run and take one, and then the guy with the ball had to hit him, whatever the game was, hide and seek, with arrows, with swords, this game, you know what I mean? We invented stuff because we didn't have toys, and that's what the Cuban kids do, right? That's what the Cuban kids do. Like, remember in Cuba, I filmed them, they were playing soccer with an empty beer can, because they don't have nothing, right? In the end, it's better for you. We were outside and playing. The food didn't have chemicals. It wasn't super fancy food, but it was good enough. Good tomatoes, good cucumbers, good whatever it was, good onions, good stuff, right? It wasn't a lot. The eggs didn't have chemicals in them. The chicken didn't have chemicals in them, right? So people were sane in their mind, right? The water didn't have chemicals in it. Right, the air didn't have chemicals. I mean, some cities had chemicals, but the majority of the country didn't have chemicals. Right, safety everywhere. Nobody, you didn't worry somebody's gonna rob you. You could walk anywhere at night. Every once in a while, you get a crazy person or a rapist, but they'd be in trouble big time. So nobody wanted to do it because with crime,
They made the punishment so high that nobody wanted to do it because
nobody wanted to do it. Right? Okay. Right. So, and then we all didn't appreciate what we had. Right. And we wanted what they have here. What do they have here? Food with chemicals, water with chemicals, air with chemicals, right? All the fucking toys in the world, nobody respects them. Like, you guys just throw them around like it's nothing.
Because you have them in abundance.
This is what I'm saying. You guys don't respect anything. I had 1 toy, and actually for me, because I didn't have enough toys, I would see another kid and give him my toy because I felt heartbroken because I knew how it is to not have toys. Then I would actually, my only toy I would give to somebody else. You guys, you can fucking have 20 of the same kind and you argue about the same thing, right? Oh, I want 21 and whatever. So the people that have more stuff, they're mean and selfish. In communism, everybody, same in Cuba, they had to help each other get the stuff. You had to get gas, you had to get food, and you had to help each other, right?
That explains why Ken has
And then people would come into your house. You wouldn't even lock the door. People come into your house, get the salt or the sugar, bring you back, bring you something else to say thank you. People were nice to each other. Like in this building, I don't fucking know anybody. I say hello because, whatever. Over there, everybody knew everybody. And everybody knew everything about everybody.
Yeah, we were living in a house and we had like neighbors.
No, same kind of thing. 4-story flat. All right. What I'm saying is capitalism makes people mean, okay? And then you say, well, you were just a kid. I mean, parents said, go outside and play, come home when you're hungry, right? Forget about it. I was a kid. Okay, whatever. All right, education system was way better than what we have here. This is garbage, right? They don't teach you nothing.
You can pick your gender.
All right, on the TV, we had 3 hours of programming. All right, 3 hours of programming. It was a little bit like 15 minutes of cartoons. And it wasn't the good cartoons. It was kind of like Walt Disney's when he wasn't very good, okay? Like the original Mickey Mouse. We had some kind of TV show, maybe Dallas, the TV show, or maybe they had Arabella, which was maybe Polish, whatever, or Czech Republic, whatever. And then you had news, which is basically, I was surprised when I came to America, it's the same shit. We're the best, everybody else is shit. Fuck you guys, we're the best. That's what it was. Romanians is like, what the fuck, Romanians the best, maybe not. No, we're the best, everybody else shit, get the fuck out of here. That's what the news was, that's what you have here. No news about the outside world. We're just the best, right? You don't know anything what's going on in France, you don't know anything that's going on in England, right? But America's the best, sports, entertainment, right? Who's dating who, and that's because they want to keep you brainwashed, right? So when I came to America, instead of having one TV channel, They have fucking 50. They have fucking 50 and there's the same shit. Like, you don't find information. And also we had about 15, 20 minutes, which was my favorite. And they would teach you about history. History and...
National Geographic.
yeah, kind of like a National Geographic thing. History and places and stuff in Egypt and stuff. And the guy had a really thick voice and he was talking very nice. He was a super gay guy, but nice guy. So I liked his voice and whatnot. Okay, whatever. All right, then we had
Hey, yo.
we had national
you're the
pride.
gay guy now.
Yeah, I am the gay guy. So we had a bunch of national pride. Okay, everything was simpler. So that's when I went to Cuba, I forgot all about this stuff. And then when I saw it's like, all right, people don't have a lot. Okay, and this was before Trump used to fuck with them. People don't have a lot, but people are happy.
And then you gave him a lot.
Yeah, I gave them a lot, but there was never enough of them. But what I'm saying is,
So how are they happy?
they're not happy because they see me. They have a happy life. That's what I was explaining
Okay, bro.
to
Happy enough to
to
take yourself.
Langosta Roja, the guy that I beat in chess. He's supposed to be the champion of fucking second champion of Cuba. Well, you were there, right? Remember when I beat him?
Old black guy?
Yeah, no. We went to Santiago de Cuba, and it was this white guy. He was the dean of whatever the school it was, in the city where Fidel Castro was born. And we went to his house, and he was like, "Oh, you play chess?" Yeah. Well, you know, Amba was the second in Cuba. Well, he wasn't that good because he wasn't smart, but he played with the system. You know, some people play with the system and they have every move memorized. And you guys were fucking with me, and I didn't pay attention. I should have won 2 of them because I was big time ahead, and he ended up beating me. And I think in the first night it was 3-1. And he was acting like I'm a piece of shit, like I'm garbage. I said, okay, but you guys were like, daddy, 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 daddy. So, you know, when you play chess, you got to concentrate. And I didn't know.
Wait, you're blaming it on us?
Well, no, I'm not blaming you. I didn't know that he's taking it so seriously and he really wants to win, right? So then I said, all right, you know, we played the first day, you know, I wasn't paying attention. I said, let's do a rematch, right? And then we're sitting down to play, and he's like, his wife is coming, like, he's not going to win a game. You know, he's like saying, he's not going to win a game. Okay. And then his son comes back, he's not going to win a game. Okay, buddy, you're too smart. Right?
Okay, moment of truth.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there. That's all okay. And I beat him the first game. And then I think he tied. Then I beat him the second game. And the way I beat him the second game is I realized all his pieces are to the left. And he put a king to the right. So I sacrificed something. I can't remember, bishop maybe. I sacrificed bishop to break his protection of I took a pawn to break. It was a risk. But I remember how Bobby Fischer is probably one of the best chess players ever. And he would do these kind of things. I remember.
Was he like a bad person or something?
No, he's not a bad person. He was, people said he went insane, but he was talking about some stuff, I don't know, conspiracy theory, I don't know for sure. But he was one of the best players. The Queen Gambit, it's actually his story. He was playing against a Russian guy, and the Russian guy had a team of players against him, and he still beat all of fucking Russia by himself. Oh, he was
All
amazing.
of Russia?
Yeah, because they're talking about it, and they would have time off, and these other guys were getting coached. That's Queen Gambit, is about Bobby Fischer. All right, so I remember that he would take a chance. So I was like, all right. I didn't even think too long. I said, all right, let me break his defense with the pawns to the right because all these pieces were stuck to the left, so he couldn't play them all at the same time. And my pieces were kind of arranged to the right. Whatever, I beat him.
Wait, what does this have to do with communism?
He was a communist. No. So what I'm saying is, so I beat him. So it's 2-1. His wife is coming. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I beat him. So
I'm gonna come back in 3 seconds.
bring me one. What? I don't understand anything you're saying.
Okay, come.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's not a big deal.
Huh?
Not a big deal.
It is. It's not cool.
So anyway,
You seen it?
listen. All right, thank you. That's mine or yours? Give me one too.
Here.
That's the last one.
That's the last one.
Hey, I'm not selfish.
You want it or not?
No!
All right, so let me tell you this because it's great. This is better than that. This is better than the other one. All right, thank you. So anyway, so the last game, this is fucking into the night. Because he's thinking he was one of these losers that think for fucking if I had a watch, like yeah, I probably would have beat him faster. But he's thinking for like 10 minutes for a move. It's like, get the fuck out of here. You guys are asleep already. So this fucking Cuban guy had a red shirt on. So he took a bunch of my pieces, like a lot of them. And he was trying to humiliate me, like to take everything. You know how people do that? And I can't remember what I had, but I know I had a king. I had a king and castle. Castle is called.
Rook.
Quick
Rook.
question.
A rook.
When you go with like a pawn all the way to the end, can you choose to keep it as a pawn?
Why would you keep it? I got a queen. Listen. So now somehow we're moving around, and my king is really far up. I have a pawn. Next to the pawn is my rook. And next to the rook is my king. On the same line, he has his king. I don't know how the fuck we moved around like this, but his king is to the left. On the same line with the king is one of my pawns. Next to the pawn is the rook. And this is like two spots from converting. And then my king. And I had my queen here. Somehow. I think he had a bunch of advantage. So I let this guy take my queen. Or I exchanged the queen, whatever the fuck it was.
And you got another queen?
Maybe he didn't have the queen. Okay, so maybe none of us had the queen. That's what it was. None of us had the queen because we exchanged it. But he had an advantage.
Because he took other pieces.
And I had another rook here, which I let him take, right? Now, if he takes my rook, he wastes his move. And what happens here, I move the pawn one spot. He's left in check. He's got to move the king. And with the next spot, I get the queen. So, do you know what I mean? If he takes my rook, which I left undefended, he takes it, wastes a move on that. He's not putting me in chess. And the pawn that's in the same line with his king, if I move in one spot, he's left in check, and then I can get my queen and I win again. Now he's thinking for fucking 15 minutes. I'm already like what the fuck is this guy thinking? I gotta go to the bathroom. I said, come back. I said, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I come back. He's like thinking. He was greedy, right? And I come back and I start making sounds with some, whatever was on the table. I made a bunch of sounds to piss him off. But he was already thinking over time. So he makes the mistake. He was greedy, trying to humiliate me. And I moved the pawn, got the queen, I beat the shit out of him. So the second guy in Cuba, whatever. I'm probably the second guy in this apartment building. And he's like, come on, let's play one more. So now we played best out of three, right? It was 3-2, not as good as his 3-1. 3-1. He's like, come on.
Technically it was though, because you tied once.
It doesn't matter who gets it. That was the who gets first to 3. He's like, come on, let's play another one. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. He's like, let's play another. I was like, nah. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't have anything to win. And I won in the morning when his wife wakes up for him to ask him. So what happened? Because he was so fucking, I'll beat him. Oh, I lost. You know what I mean? And he's like, I'll go to the bathroom. He's like, come on, let's do another one. The old guy is like 50, 60 years old. Come on, let's do another. I said, no, man, because in my mind, there's nothing that I could win, right? I can only tie it with him and you'd be happy because then he has the win from yesterday. So, nah, I said, nah. Like, I never play you again. It's like, doesn't matter. It's good for nothing. Right? In the morning, he didn't say nothing. Whatever. So why did I bring that up? Yeah, because
he was communist.
Yeah, he was a communist. I called him Langosta Roja.
Linguistini Pizzanini?
Yo.
Can we
Beanie
do my
Pizzanini.
Roblox thing? Or are you done speaking about communist
No.
chess players?
So I was having conversations with him. Bring me a napkin, please. Thank you, buddy.
So good.
And World War I, when the Americans showed up, it was what the fuck? It was twice as big as the regular people. Everybody in Europe
Yeah,
was
because
short.
they're fat.
No, because they eat a lot of corn. The Americans, they call them corn-fed Americans. They're twice as much as the other ones. They thought they're giants. In World War I, when they showed up. All right, so I was explaining to these Cubans, you want your fucking McDonald's, and you want your deal, but they're gonna ruin your country. But right now you don't have much, but you're happy. You don't have tits, so don't worry about your tits, because you don't have tits. Not yet. It doesn't matter, because you're like,
No,
oh,
but it's still, I don't want it up.
okay, whatever. So I explained it to them, like you want.
You know I'm gonna whine to mommy about this, right?
Yeah. Give me a second. So in communism, you don't have a lot, but you have what's needed, right? And one should think about communism was, before that, there was a segment of the population that are dirt poor. Like they didn't go to school, and a lot of them were smart. A lot of the best writers came from that. And they have no access to school. And now communism sent everybody to school, which is a good thing, right? Medicine. Like, I don't understand this country. How come you don't have free medicine?
What if communism sent everybody to school
No.
nowadays?
What do they still do? Like,
No,
when you go to university, it's not how much money you have. It's 10 people, 20 people for a spot. You got to pass an exam. If you make it, you make it. If you don't make it, you got to try again the next year, right? So it's based on value. It's not based on who's got money, right? Now,
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would it be better if homeless people that went to the school today, like the schools nowadays, or that never went to school?
see, I don't understand what's the question about. What's the question about? Fucking houses here, $1 million, 500,000, 700,000. Of course
No,
you're
but
gonna.
if they got to go to school like for free, would you do it? Because it's like school nowadays.
School should be free for anybody. Doesn't matter. Because you make people smarter. You don't make people stupid.
He thinks what
People
you're
on
saying
money
is
only.
that what the school is teaching us now is dumb.
Whatever fucking school I had in Romania, okay? Whatever fucking school I had in Romania, and I didn't care about a lot of the shit they were teaching, because to me it was for writing. I like history and maybe painting and drawing and stuff. If I talk to your basic American, and I wasn't the best student, I was like a 7-8 because I didn't care. Unless for the stuff I like, which was English and some other stuff. If I talk to your average American, like, he doesn't know fucking shit compared to me. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm not the best. I'm just like an average guy. Like, they don't know anything about anybody. They don't know anything about history. Maybe I don't even know what they
But
know.
yeah, they teach us American history.
If I sit down with fucking your average American, I know more American history than him. Bet.
Well, yeah, because you've been studying it.
Okay, he went to school. What I'm saying is schools are better than Europe. You learn about stuff. Okay, it doesn't matter. So I'm saying having people go to school. Now, that collectivization was wrong because it took a lot of stuff from a lot of people. But also in communism, you didn't have a fucking asshole that does deal with the government, robs the government, gets paid 10 times worth for what he's doing. Half of his stuff is probably shit anyways. And then he buys 5 Maseratis and he's got 20 houses because he's a billionaire, and all he did is rob the government, right? Because in communism, you could see, like, where did you get the money from, buddy? Right? So in communism was the party members, people that were involved with the Communist Party. They had a little bit more stuff, but it wasn't, the gap was not like this. They had to go to the same schools, to the same doctors. It was more fair. Now, some people work harder, they should get more. You could make it work. It wasn't, right here they say opportunity. Well, what fucking opportunity? I work hard all my life. They say, oh, somebody's going to notice you and you're going to move up. What? As soon as they see you can do more, they're going to ask you to do more and the same money. Right? I had ideas. In America, the problem is, for every idea you have, and I had a lot of ideas, you got to find an investor. Investors. What are investors? Thieves. They're going to take your stuff. That's why Kanye is bitching about these. Even I was watching the history of
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't have a history. He's a moron. Of Walt Disney, right? He created a rabbit before the mouse, and he went in to make a deal. Somebody said, "I'll help you," and then he made whatever contract, and they stole his rabbit. Right? It took him like 60 years to bring the rabbit back to Disney because they stole his rabbit.
Bunny?
No, it was a different kind of rabbit. Whatever. What I'm saying is the system is built here that your average guy, doesn't matter how smart he is, the odds are probably 80% against him. Maybe you get super lucky, but even the Facebook guy is probably done with CIA, his Facebook shit. what's his name? Bill Gates also held help by different people like Sean Ryan is being pushed from behind. Your average guy going against to make it, they're gonna choke you. So the opportunity they talk about it, it's kind of bullshit and it's fake, right? So then here you got food with chemicals, water with chemicals, air with chemicals, medicine. They don't fucking know shit about medicine. They keep saying, hey, take medicine, take medicine. This one medicine is gonna break 5 other things. This other medicine is gonna break 5 other things.
You know what would be good? If most things costed like the Western times. So like if homeless people found a coin, they could just like pay for food. Or like a cracker.
Listen, in San Francisco, they spent about $3 billion to take care of the homeless problem, and they couldn't do it.
What?
$3 billion, you build everybody 3 houses, but they like to pretend they're working on it. Well, we're trying to fix the homeless problem because they pay each other a lot of money. Same thing with the nonprofits. Everybody's making $2 million, $3 million, and the business doesn't make money. So here is the idea, let's pretend we're going to take care of the problem. Let's not take care of the problem. With the police, everybody's like, we need more police, we need more police. You don't need fucking more police. 10 police is $70,000. They sit in their car and play on their phones. That's 700. That's what they do all day. 10 police is 70,000, right? It's 700,000. What happens? They play on their phone. They don't watch nothing, right? When they're gonna go home, the money's not enough. So maybe they're gonna be corrupt because a lot of them got caught being corrupt doing drugs, right? Or even being hitmen because they're trying to provide. 70,000 doesn't provide for your family, and they got to worry about how they're gonna live, right?
What do you mean 70,000 doesn't provide for it?
$70,000, yeah, doesn't make, because you lose a lot of that to taxes and you don't make a lot of money. You make, well, whatever. Three cops at 150,000. How much money is that? We did this again. 450, right? 700 minus 450. What is it? 250, right? You save 250,000, and these 3 cops, they're gonna do more work. They're gonna be highly qualified. They're not gonna be pussies that, oh, I was afraid for my life every 5 minutes. Because that's what they do. I was afraid for my life, and they shoot a bunch of people. Like, if you're such a pussy, just stay at home, buddy. You're afraid for your life. You know what I mean? So, anyways, so they're not trying to fix problems.
Why do you even sign up then?
Yeah, because they like is the power trip. They like to order people around. All right, whatever. So the idea is communism is not perfect. It's got its problems.
But it's not as bad as they say.
No, it's been demonized. All these political systems, somebody's taking advantage of somebody else.
I guess it's like, what is communism? I guess communist, not
Communism, in theory,
North Korea. I mean.
in theory was let's share the wealth.
Well, yeah, but North Korea, like.
Those are not communists. That's dictatorship, where he's killing everybody. No, communism. The idea was let's share, let's everybody share, right? And they took from the rich, kind of gave it to the poor. Like the system was, there was no pure communism because it was always dictatorship, right? Because there are always like what do you call it? The Americans always trying to fight somebody, fight Russia. Like when they're trying to fight China, even though China's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't want to fight you. But Americans, no, the biggest enemy is China. The communists always had fights with somebody else. All right.
Can we do the Roblox thing?
Yeah. One more thing.
The only thing this says, they have nuclear bombs. Let's attack. They have nuclear
It's all
bombs.
fake.
Let's start some nuclear bombs.
What I was gonna say. I made a mistake in the last one. I said that King Michael, because you know King Carl with the big dick, they couldn't go to sleep. I said he put his son Michael in charge. It's kind of like King Edward of England. Okay, he didn't, because I said the fox lady, because fox means Vulpeska. But the name was the wolf lady, which was Lupescu, whatever the name is. It's not a fox, it's a wolf. And then also the guy wasn't an infant. I used the wrong word, infant. He was about 17, I think.
Good.
Still a dumbass.
Are we done?
Okay, I made those mistakes. With Cuba, there's something else. Okay, Cuba. Fidel Castro killed Che Guevara. So Che Guevara did something interesting, but it can never work because greed. So he was in charge of the financial system, and he was trying to outlaw money. I agree with him. Money is a big problem, right? Because it's an imperfect system. It's a good idea to kind of assign a value for something, and then the money actually doesn't have any value because if it's inflation, you can wipe your ass with it, right? So the money itself has no value, it's just a piece of paper. But then if you assign value to it, and then a sheep costs $5, then the money has the value, right? It's assigned value. He was saying, get rid of the money altogether, and everybody just work. If you need a piece of bread, you go to the store, you get a piece of bread, right? If you need this, you know what I mean? If you need meat, you're gonna go. If you need eggs, you're gonna go and get it, right? And just everybody work hard, right? That was his idea, and he was one of the hardest workers. He used to go and give an example, but it doesn't work like that because people are just lazy.
Now they just make machines do all the work.
Yeah, that's what they're claiming to do
Lazy
now.
ass fat fucking couch potatoes who shit all day.
Cash potatoes, potato.
Couch potatoes.
Couch potato,
Chicken
cash potato,
jock.
couch
Can we do
potato.
a thing?
Oh yeah, one more thing. All right, so
Shut up.
Give me 1 minute.
You look
No,
like
just go talk. I'll listen to you. I have something to do.
bring me another napkin.
Yeah, Tati, want to see something cool I found? Tupacity, pushka, asha,
Yeah,
shizesha, sapacity,
but you can put more barrels on it.
pasity shasha,
Yeah,
concave.
yeah, and you can keep it like you keep it like the Marines keep it. No. Let me see. No, that's not. People that walk around, they keep it like this, somehow like this. I think somehow, I don't know. You gotta watch it. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's good stuff. I just did a rough one. You can, cause you're smart and you're very good at making shit. You can measure it and let me know what size to cut it, and I can cut it. All right, thank you. All right, let's finish this with the fucking Cubans. Okay. So Che Guevara, he was kind of crazy. In his own mind, he was always courageous, always trying to do good things. Sit down.
Yes.
But then you gotta also watch, because sometimes these people like the adrenaline, kind of like the people doing race car and stuff. And he liked the idea of being a revolutionary. All right, so he's trying to do this thing with no money, right? And then Fidel Castro didn't let him do it. So then I don't know what he was doing, and then he had a speech at the UN, and he realized that the Russians betrayed the Cubans because the Russians were dealing with the Americans behind the Cubans back. And he had a strong speech against the Russians. And the Cubans needed the Russians, so Fidel Castro sent him away. He said, oh, he's going somewhere else. They sent him to Czech Republic, and he was bald, and he had a little bit of hair on the side. He was a good-looking guy, but they made him look
George
like
Costanza? Kind of like
Che Guevara. What the fuck is you and George Costanza? You said it like 3 times. You and
Jonah said, I only said it once, Jonah said the other two. No, you mean like, since he had a little bit of hair on the sides, that means George Costanza?
Alright, they made him look like this with a little bit of hair on the sides, and he had glasses so nobody would recognize. He was in Czech Republic walking around, and then they had him go to Congo, and he was trying to make a revolution in Congo. And actually, the Cubans were pretty tough. They beat the shit out of whoever was in Congo with some Russians, whatever. And over there was another general that was really good, Ochoa, which Fidel Castro killed later on. Anyways, so he goes to Congo. Whatever he was doing there, he was kind of...
Sorry. I'm listening. I'm actually listening to you. I just don't have to.
He was winning whatever he was doing, and then but he realized that these people kind of don't care so much about their freedom, right? Because all the Africa was being sucked dry by the Western powers, Belgium.
So basically,
France.
they want to be slaves.
They don't care so much as not being slaves. That's what he realized. So then he said, all right, fuck, I'm gonna go to Bolivia. So in Bolivia, he went there, and then he got some weapons and stuff. He hid in the woods, and
They got his bitch ass.
yeah, it was a Nazi guy. I can't remember. Maybe Barbie, Klaus Barbie. He was a guy that killed a lot of people in France. Maybe he was working with the CIA with this fucking asshole that lied about it. What's his name? The guy that killed Kike Camarena. He was a CIA guy, an ex-Cuba guy. Felix Rodriguez, working with Klaus Barbie and the Bolivians. They're trying to capture.
Barbie.
How does a man with the last name Barbie kill somebody?
All right, let me finish it,
I'm
please.
listening.
I'm listening to
Wow.
Kind
Your
of.
jokes are
That's not a joke. It's a true story. That was the name.
Imagine being
It was about
Santa
a lot
Claus.
of these Nazi murderers were working for the U.S. government. It's called Operation Paperclip. They brought them over here. The chief of NASA, the first one, was a Nazi, and they were using them. Okay. So most people, he didn't get no. What's her name? Che Guevara didn't get no help. And kind of Fidel Castro left them be, and they're saying that he gave these Bolivians his location to get captured or killed. So Fidel Castro betrayed him. Same thing as he betrayed Cienfuegos, right? All right, so they got captured. They put him in a school, And this Felix Rodriguez, kind of an asshole, was trying to get his pipe, and because he had a smoking pipe, and this guy didn't give it to somebody else. They gave him water because he was sitting there. He had a beard, Che Guevara, and then he realized he was going to get killed. And I think Felix Rodriguez asked him, he had a Rolex watch that Fidel Castro got it for him, and Felix wanted it, and he's like, no. And then he said, you're going to get killed. And he was sitting there on the ground, and some guy came in to shoot him. It's like, shoot motherfucker, whatever he said. And he got shot. Right? And then they cut his hands. And they took him with a helicopter.
Why they cut his hands?
Huh? So nobody can identify him or something. We went to Che Guevara's tomb. They always have a light going, and they have all the bones. And because, again, like Charlie Kirk and Sergei Kirov, they made him a superhero. Like, that's what they do. They made Cienfuegos a superhero. Same shit that the Stalin did. Kill the guy that everybody likes, make him a superhero. Right? Flags and street names and whatnot. Okay. So, and the same thing happened with General Ochoa. And that's why the Cubans, to piss off the government, write 8 and something else, because it's Ochoa, Ocho. Oh, they write 8A. That means Ocho means 8A. Kind of like I did with the song Age 8, Hate. So that was another guy who was winning a bunch of stuff. He came back a national hero, and then Fidel Castro became paranoid that he was going to do something, and then he killed him, executed him. He said he had a bunch of wine or something stupid like that, but all these trials are fake. All right, so, okay.
Was that it?
Let me give me a second. I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out with Fidel Castro if he was a good guy or a bad guy. Che Guevara, in his own mind, was a good guy.
Didn't Che Guevara like go in some war?
Yeah, he was really good. I told you, with the bulldozer, he overthrew the train.
No, but which war?
The Cuban War of Independence, where they went against Batista, with American
No,
help.
don't touch that.
Okay, let me finish. So Fidel Castro initially wanted a revolution. Obviously, he betrayed a bunch of people. He betrayed Frank Pais, if that's true. He betrayed Cienfuegos. Actually, he put Jaime Costa in jail. He betrayed Uber Matos.
You just betrayed a lot of good people.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, because you want power. Okay, it happened to me. Sit down. I'm almost done, and then we're going to do the other one. Like, to me...
Okay, I'm opening the window. You can talk. I'm listening to you.
My buddy. Okay, thank you.
My buddy. Speak for me. My buddy.
Alright. So what it was,
I
remember?
need to pee.
Okay, we're gonna pee together. That's what the Japanese used to do, pee over a cliff together, and that was a sign of friendship. You can't pee like a man anyways. You're gonna sit down and I'm gonna pee over the cliff. I gotta pee with Bebe, we're gonna pee like this. I tell you the
My
story.
friend told me he had
When I
some
was living in Cluj, I was going to school, and I was at the last balcony in the building, a 4-story building. Yeah, and I used to pee over the building because I read Shogun. And these guys used to pee like to make a treaty, pee in the same place, sit over there peeing. And I used to pee over the balcony. And it was really kind of interesting because it's a feeling of freedom.
Did you hit
I don't
the
know.
person down?
Yeah. It was this guy that had a car, a red car. Didn't even have tires, it was put on bricks. And he was sitting right on my balcony, and every night I used to pee on this car.
Did he
Right.
find out?
But it really, when you pee from a high up, it really, there's a feeling of freedom. I'm gonna be honest with you. When you pee and it hits so close, but when you kind of feel it all the way, like the pee once it leaves your instrument, when it flows down, there's a feeling of freedom, and then you literally sit and you wait. So
Maybe
anyway,
I should pee out.
yeah, we're gonna do it. So, right, I'm not gonna look at your dick. That's fine. We can pee without looking, or you can put your hand like this and nobody sees. But listen, so this neighbor comes in and is like, I'm very upset with your dog. So what are you talking about? Like, he peed on me. And I was like, nah, it was not my dog, it was me. It's stupid because there was
You told him.
yeah, there was a hose on the bottom of the balcony, because when you wash the balcony for the water to come out, right? So he felt like the dog peed through the hose, or right? Cause how would the dog put his dick like this? I mean, the wolf. But it was like, he thought it was like, oh, bad dog. I was like, no, it's not the dog, it was me. Don't blame the dog. Don't blame the dog.
What happened?
That's it. He walked away angry.
Did you still do it?
Huh?
Did you still do it?
Yeah. I would pee at night, so everybody was asleep. I don't know what the fuck he was doing and
So
walking
they
around.
didn't hear that.
It's not.
Did you
I wouldn't
shit-
fart when I pee.
Did
Well,
you,
maybe, you know.
did you shit off the balcony?
Yeah,
Bruh.
there's no freedom in that.
How am I gonna shit off the balcony? There's a big concrete like this. I'm gonna fall. Come on.
Hold on tight, you freaking dig shit.
No, you can shit.
You
You
can,
can
like, put
pick
your-
up the poop and then throw it down.
You can't put your butt. You can't put, like, if this is you can put your butt like this. And then it goes like.
Oh yeah, let me finish the Cuba
And
stuff.
if you release it, it'll fly up, you know. Oh, alphabet.
Yeah.
CIA torture methods unlocked.
I'm very tired, but listen, let me finish.
Okay, they all suck. Done.
Who sucks? So I was trying to. Okay, that's the idea I had. I was trying to
I know.
figure out. Listen, let me
She
finish.
hesitated.
I was trying to figure out that Fidel Castro was a good guy. Obviously, he was kind of courageous, even though he kind of showed up later many of the battles. He was more a propaganda guy. He was always talking a lot of stuff because actually his brother kind of was the army in Santiago. His brother was kind of in charge, and they didn't do a whole lot. More the army in Santa Clara and Vinales did a lot of fighting. And then for that Moncada barracks, he was kind of showing up late. But there's a story where this woman that he used to date, CIA sent her to poison him. And I heard the story from her. I don't know if it's true or a legend.
From her?
Yeah, she was giving testimony. So they gave her poison pills to give it to him. And when she came in, but maybe he was just bluffing. I'll be honest with you. Maybe he was just bluffing. But when she came in, he's like, you want to poison me? Just put it in my drink and I'll drink it right now. Something like that. So that's kind of courageous. But maybe he would have wanted her to put it in the drink and he wouldn't have drank it. So he was a bluff. I don't know. I don't know why I think he was courageous. He did some stuff. I don't know. He wasn't afraid. He went to New York. A lot of people said they were going to kill him. They didn't kill him later on. I don't know. Maybe he was some kind of courageous, but not as courageous as Che Guevara and Camilo Cienfuegos. And
So
Fred.
moral of the story, Cienfuegos is the best.
No, so no. The idea with Cuba is very simple. Like when I used to run a soccer team, right? Some people wanted to take over all my work that I've done. And I didn't want to be the boss of the soccer team. I was trying to do the best for everybody. You're going again?
To pee?
No. We're almost done. Okay, so when they wanted to take over it, because I've had situation where I was doing stuff and people took over it and they destroyed it, I became kind of like, okay, let's go, right? And I made even a better soccer team and I beat everybody. That's where I got the trophies from. So the idea is, Fidel Castro initially said, I'm not a communist. All he said he wanted is freedom for the poor people, right? Because Cuba was kind of basically a whorehouse that kind of the Americans used, right? They used all the women. Again, that movie Soy Cuba by Kalatzovo, amazing movie, right? And it showed, that's why because they spent a lot of money on the movie and they never showed it because it showed the truth, right? There's a sad story with this guy, he likes a black girl and she becomes a prostitute and he really likes her and he's selling fruits, whatever. So maybe when he saw that they're trying to destroy Cuba, because the Americans let Fidel Castro get power with their help, because he couldn't have done it alone. And as soon as he got power, they wanted to kill him and take it over because he went against United Fruit Company and some of the big boys. And shut down the casinos, which were the mobsters who were in bed with the politicians and whatnot. So maybe he didn't want to see all his work and sacrifice go to waste, and that's when he became a dictator. Maybe. And he chose to be a communist because that was the only way for him to survive. Maybe. I don't know if he's a good guy or not. Che Guevara thought he was a good guy, even though he killed a lot of people. Cienfuegos for sure was a good guy. He was not, okay. So I'm saying, okay, so Cuba, the Cuban government keeps blaming the Americans, right? Oh, the Americans, the American embargo. I told you the embargo is fake because you find Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Budweiser, and Miller Lite, and you cannot find the Cuban beer and the Cuban Coke, Tu Cola and Boca Negra and whatever's the other one, Cristal. You cannot find Cristal. You cannot find the internal product. So really you have no excuse to where you're a tobacco guy, all right, do tobacco. You're a rum guy, do rum. Yeah, and they were doing drugs too with Pablo Escobar. They were doing a lot of drugs, and actually they blame Ochoa that he was doing drugs, and he wasn't doing drugs. It was actually Raul Castro that was doing drugs with Pablo Escobar. And they blame Ochoa for it.
Oh yeah, what happened to Raul Castro?
It's supposed to be still alive. I don't know. Maybe. and Trump made him an enemy for something that fucking they sent some spy planes and the Cubans shot it down, and then he said that they're terrorists because they shot down the planes that whatever. Okay. Okay, so the Cuban government, same as the Venezuelan government. Romanian government, when it was communist, I don't know, because he was working hard to pay the national debt, which is a brilliant idea, right? When CIA and KGB overthrew Ceausescu, killed him, took over the power, they fucking 20 guys in sweaters show up, and they said, we're the revolutionary guys. Like, nobody, they're like, what the fuck? So everybody had whatever looked like a revolution, people died. And then 20 guys in sweaters show up at the top, it's like, we're going to take over. You know what I mean? And people were stupid to let them take over, and then it was the conversation, you know, they're the good guys, not the good guys, whatever. And they fucked the country over, and they sold it to pieces. Now we have a bunch of national debt, and we have nothing. They're stealing everything. They're stealing the gold, they're stealing the trees, they're stealing everything.
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats.
They're stealing the dogs, they're stealing the cats. Okay. So Cuba has no excuse, like Michael pointed out, my friend, that they have no chickens. Why don't you have tobacco if that's what you do? Why don't you have rum enough for everybody if that's what you do? Why don't you have whatever they're making over there, Coca-Cola? Why don't you have mineral water? So there is, if you go to Cuba, and Michael Moore, like medicine, they have nothing. The doctors are probably very good, but the medicine, they have nothing, right? It's by design. Same shit like they're trying to keep everybody poor in America, in Venezuela, and some of the Middle Eastern countries. It's by design because they don't want people that countries that have the middle class, they're strong, and they're not pushovers. You know, those guys, they have a little bit of money and they're strong. They can impact policy and politicians and stuff. So the main idea for the real rich people or the communist leadership is to keep, same thing they're doing in North Korea. Keep everybody super poor, and then all they worry about is getting food and how to survive, right? So it's by design. They have no excuse. They're blaming the Americans. So sure, the Americans are at fault because Cuba didn't do any aggression towards America, and to have an embargo for 80 years is like, get the fuck out of here. Okay, so, but what I was gonna say in this, and I'm done. For the regular people, life it's easier and it's more beautiful, and they want this fucking crazy shit with the pornographic stuff everywhere and crazy people and drugs and they're gonna get it. Maybe 2-3 years they're gonna get it because America really wants Cuba. And I'm telling you, it's not what they want, and they're not gonna be able to turn back to. Yeah, you don't have a lot of food, but the food you have, it doesn't have chemicals, and people are happy. And I don't know, they want an evil that they're not gonna be able to. You know, you're gonna have McDonald's everywhere with fake food, and you're not gonna own anything because they're gonna price you out. All that Malacona is gonna be fucking rich motherfuckers.
But don't they have a lot of pollution there?
Yeah, no, there's no pollution in Cuba because there's no fucking industry. So.
Are we done?
Well, yeah. The idea is the difference between communism and capitalism. Number one, this is not true capitalism. It is not true democracy. They fake it enough. So when the banks went under, they like communism. They like to be bailed out. But when they're making money, they like capitalism to rub everybody blind. So, and the rules are not the same for everybody. So it's kind of like fake capitalism. It's not real capitalism. They advertise it like it is. They demonize communism, but they're not too much better. The regular people, and especially now you see it, how fucking those people build data centers in Utah with taxpayers' money, which is communism. They're going to collect the rewards, which is capitalism, and then they're going to make the people pay for it, which is communism, for the energy and the water.
Which is better, capitalism or communism?
They're all the same, kind of. Everybody's got their faults because people in charge, they're going to cheat. Capitalism, the best thing is like to have a good king. Like nobody says, hey, go do this. They do it, and it's done. But you don't find the good kings. That's why I hate, and I made that song when they call Jesus Christ is king, because it's disrespectful. There's no good kings. Never was. Okay, I think we're done, right?
Good job.
Why'd you slap him?
Not true. Okay. Take a deep breath and calm down.
One thing is, like the idea, almost done, the safety. Like you don't realize it until you...
Lose it. Yeah, we got it.
And I went to Cuba, I was like, I could walk anywhere at night. And that fucking peace of mind to like you guys were walking on the street and playing, and then when the car came in, everybody's like, hey, slow down, there's kids over here. And then the people is like, no, I'll watch for them. You know, that idea of community, and there's maybe in Cuba there's many religions. There's black people have that Santeria, which I did kind of like they killed a chicken and I did somebody very interesting stuff. Very interesting. They were telling me like the guy, the shaman or whatever it was, killed the chicken.
The fuck?
Yeah, and didn't let me watch it. And he said,
Why did
he came up. Listen, he came up to me and said, "You were raised by your grandmother." Like, how the fuck would he know that? I didn't say that to anybody. And he said, you know, because they believe that the spirits are still around. And he said, she's watching you.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, they don't believe that the spirits go. And then he said, you have an old curse and a new curse. Because you know that old cousin of mine, not cousin, the aunt that used to get beat with an umbrella, the Corella DeVille, she used to go and make curses on everybody in the family. She used to put like kind of religious iconography with spells.
The new curse is that you have the old curse.
No, the new curse was this other girl that kind of took pictures of, and she wanted to kind of be with me, and I was like, no. And then in the day I broke my leg, I broke my hand, a finger, and I broke it. I was like, okay, so kind of sounds like that's the new curse. But he said a bunch of things, I can't remember all of it. I think I have it recorded. Like, blew my mind, what he was saying, you know. But they killed a chicken. And it was really hard to find a chicken in Cuba. And it had to be a brown chicken.
Fuck you.
And they said if I go back for another one, they got to kill 2 doves and a chicken.
Motherfucking racist, bitch.
Why was it
Okay,
racist? The only problem with that chicken after...
chicken?
Yeah, brown
It
chicken.
had to be a brown one?
Yeah, that's what they said. But and they put it in a bag and I had to throw it into a river.
The toilet river?
Yeah. But listen, let me finish.
You've been finishing.
Okay, so the religions are that. What it was, they kind of mirrored this Christian religion in Cuba because they have a lot of African gods, and then when they became slaves and they were brought over to Cuba, they were not allowed to have. They were trying to make them Christians, so they're tricky. All the Christian saints were a mixture of the African gods they had with the Christian saints. I guess mine was Changi or Changu, the god of war. What was mine? They said. He said he's watching over me. But they believe in these curses. It's a big, powerful thing with the curses. And then you have, I think maybe you have Catholics or whatnot.
If I flick you, is that going to be a curse?
No. What was I going to say with religion? Why did I bring it up? Yeah, they still have religion in Cuba, right? Because all the countries are kind of saying they have religion and they care about family. They care a lot about family. Right? All right, we're done with this. I think, right?
My back is nice.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys, we're gonna see if Roblox.
All right, let's see if we can cancel Roblox.
I think I might have made a
Take
mistake.
this,
By the
take
way.
this, take this,
If I can find out.
and wash it. Don't make your mother
They
wash
might
it.
have sent me an email to do it, so I might have accidentally deleted
I
it.
might have. Okay, take these two.
Oh shit. Wait, sorry. I can find my.
So the story is, we tried to delete the Roblox.
Shit!
How many times you gonna do this?
None.
Is it shut down?
No.
Okay. How many times you guys gonna throw it down?
The story is we tried.
Make sure it looks whatever it looks. Okay. So you tried to delete Roblox. We tried for 3 hours, couldn't do it, which should be very easy. And then
try
it said,
for 5 more
And now
days.
it's loading. So like,
well, you can set it down and try later.
no, I'm not
Well, why is it loading?
procrastinating. Deactivate your account. We're now to support form.
What kind of soccer player are you?
What do you mean?
Because you're supposed to be in control of your legs.
Yeah. But the cable is in control of itself.
Hey, go tell your mother I need to eat something besides that corn. I didn't eat nothing, you know.
You want to eat something?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to do the Moroccan guy tomorrow. Come on, later. Come on. That's a Turkish guy anyways. Or is the Moroccan guy?
Morocco.
Yeah, this is the goalkeeper. It's the best. Go and tell her to make me something, whatever.
Finally. I'm actually gonna be so happy.
Why? Could you do it?
599241. 599241.
599241.
599241.
Okay, I said Mama Tata wants some food and she was like,
Please. Okay, go ahead.
you said please.
You're doing it again.
But I don't know what it is.
That's right. She's doing something with that.
I'll do it.
Okay, I think it's a gummy.
Tired as Alright.
Oh yeah, like I was confused. Yeah, that should be it, right?
Face. That's it.
Okay, she still doesn't.
Sorry, no. Okay, that should be it, right? One of them
It's
done.
the verify if you're a robot or not.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah, that's the tail. Let me see.
I think it looks like it got me big.
Give me a second.
Are we tweaking?
I think that's it. Not quite right. These fucking assholes.
I'm gonna just restart. I'm just.
Don't restart it because they're gonna make you start again. Back. That's it.
Yes.
Now they're fucking you with these fucking toys and they make the other one that looks
No,
like
because
shit.
I didn't really understand what the fuck. Yes, that's it. Please tell me that's it.
Okay. Facing right. No.
Yes.
No.
That's a koala.
No.
That's a koala.
Okay.
Yes!
Let me see. What does it say? It says request received. What else is? Don't share now.
Thank you for... See more.
Okay, let me see.
I don't know if it'll work. It's kind of getting hard.
Oh, goodness. Starting hay is hard. Yeah, mother.
Data privacy request. What the fuck?
I already did that, but to begin reviewing your request, please make sure you have done the following. Provide your relationship. Contacted us from verifying.
The fuck is this?
Oh, if you're not contacting us from verifying with the okay, I just have to redo it with the.
Man, why is it so hard to
No,
fucking...
it's hard. I don't.
They
No, I got it. It literally tells me what to do. I just have to put back my username. I think.
Why? I mean, usually it's like delete. Get the fuck out of here. Why do they care about, like, you want to delete it? Delete it.
Sometimes you make mistakes.
No, they make you fucking put like fucking 5 different puppies. Well, you can make a mistake because they're not clear. They're just making it hard. They're making it hard because they want you to give you the opportunity to change your mind.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
This goalkeeper is great.
The best?
The
'Cause she's
Argentina one is good too.
Okay. I got this. I think we're gonna do it. No, I think it should be okay.
I bet you it's not gonna work. See, this is my birthday,
5.
March 5th. But it's Morocco 5.
I think that's all I have for Marco.
Haiti, I forgot about Haiti.
Wait.
So you have the best Brazilian player. Let me show you.
Wasn't Pele the best Brazilian?
No, the best Brazilian player that's alive.
Oh, okay, dope.
They sent me another Gmail code.
This is so. Wait, La Korea.
848574.
848-574. 848-574.
I'm not dumb. I know.
So this is the best Brazilian player. This guy never showed up. He was really good. He didn't bring it. Whatever the fuck. This guy is the best goalkeeper in the game. With the Argentinian one.
I have some for you, say.
Okay, not right now. Let me see.
Okay, so I did everything. I don't really know what's the problem.
Turkey. You got a Turkey guy. This
Yes, I
guy.
have the turkey guy.
What does the problem say? It's fucking insane.
Oh, I just have to reply, I think. So it says, please reply confirming you acknowledge these requirements and have provided the requested information. Once your reply is received, your request will be further reviewed for processing and we will follow up expediently with further details. So no, this is already done. This is already done. Don't go back there. This is the first one they just gave me.
Why do you gotta reply? Like what? You made a request.
Is that good?
No, I never heard of it.
Yeah. Okay, well I have another one. Another one? Another one?
Paraguay. You can put the Paraguay ones. I like them. I actually like their outfits. It's like America, but not.
What do you mean America but not?
Because they had better T-shirts than America. These are all 3 Paraguay.
Why won't you let me put the one US guy I have?
You can put it on the US guy in here.
Well, you kept flipping. Damien Bobadilla.
Not thank you. Please delete my account. Fuck
Okay, you
thank
have
you.
to. You have to. You have
You
to.
don't have, because they're a bunch of idiots. Pedophile idiots. Just please delete my account. And you say
You
thank
cannot
you.
reopen my account after the thing is starting. Okay, so don't do anything. Right in your room.
And here is supposed to write the scores.
Ramen! You're supposed to write the scores?
Okay,
Yeah, if you want to.
I have acknowledged.
You wrote
Oh
wrong.
my-
Take your A out.
No.
A out. Take the A out.
No, it'll work. Acknowledged.
How ugly you are.
Shit, wait, what does it say on the back?
She's not ugly, actually.
No.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Damn. Not her. What do you think I said?
Listen, don't complicate it. Please delete my account.
You
don't
have
need
to write that you have acknowledged its account or they won't let you. Can you just listen to me? I'm not dumb. You just said so.
You have the best Korean player. So you have the best Brazilian, the best Korean.
I-
The second best
What is expediently mean?
fast expedition. We are
Wait, this is.
Curacao. You have one.
I have one. Can I put it?
No. Ivory Coast I like. Ecuador I like, kind of. Netherlands. Japan you got.
None.
Sweden. Tunisia. Fucking some shit countries showed up this World Cup. So these are the mascots. What's the mascot right now? Clutch?
For Argentina, it's Guchicho.
No, in '86, this is what Maradona wanted. That's a pretty good one.
Tati.
This was in Italy. No, we're not. Don't worry about this activity alert because that's bullshit.
Somebody's on my account. It might be Nora, but I'm not sure.
Okay, don't worry about that. This is Italy. I don't know what the stick was. This was Spain, maybe?
It says USA at the bottom.
No, because not. Oh, '94, it was USA that had a dog.
Dog.
This was France. This was the idiot in Korea. Yeah, I don't know. It's
Honestly, I
stupid.
like this too.
Those were the best World Cups. Yeah, I remember this. This was Spain. Okay.
1994 was also the best World Cup. But not the picture. The picture was cheeky.
Okay, I got a headache. Okay.
But you can keep on going, you know. There are more teams.
Oh, really? They put you around towards the end in Egypt, all these fucking countries? Okay.
Oh yeah, this is not the end.
New Zealand, Spain. Look at that.
Yes, thank you guys.
I hope I'm not going to
I'm
bring
just
bad
gonna
luck
watch
as
what
I give
happens
it
after
to
they send me the email. I have to-
Bro, what? Do you think I'm bad luck?
No. Right. This is the best French player.
Let's go too fast. I don't want you to whip it.
Argentina got one. Algeria got one. Portugal, you got the most. This is the best left back in the game.
I got 4.
And this is one of the best midfielders, and this is good enough. He plays for Chelsea.
Good enough.
Yeah, it's not the bad.
And this is.
Congo, wow. Uzbekistan, fucking shit countries in this World Cup. England,
I have a
Croatia.
friend who finished the whole thing, the whole book.
Wow, you gotta spend a ton of money. You're supposed to have 2 more of these. Look. You
Yeah,
see?
can
You
I
have
put
2
it?
more. Yeah, actually 3 more. So you got the most of these people. That's nothing.
Would you agree? This guy's 3.
Let me see if I have some Paraguay.
You know that they make things where if you buy Coca-Cola, there's a chance if you take the wrapper off, there might be a hidden card in there.
Yeah.
My friends have thought maybe they have like a bunch of the medium all Cokes. Coke, right?
There's never seen it. This is called made by Panini. Panini is the only one that's valuable.
That you have?
The Panini book should be Panini, right? Does it say Panini? Right here, Panini. That's the official one, the French one. Are you done? I'm tired. I don't want to do this.
It's not.
It's not, but it's something.
I don't want to make this.
No, these guys don't make 3. This measure.
It's like I did it. I replied. I'm gonna do it one more time. See if it works. I don't know why not. It's not working.
It's a scam.
Okay, you fucking said that. I understand. I'm not lying. I understand that it doesn't.
It's a scam. How far is it to delete an account? What do you mean? We need your request. For what? You need the request.
Bueno.
No.
Y la 4.
Now I want to get Spain and I want to keep it.
I want to get the most important teams. Portugal,
Yeah, I don't care about the books. I care
is
about.
kind of cheap.
Huh?
Portugal is kind of bad. But I also want to get that.
They're not bad. But they play like shit because the coach was stupid.
Yeah, but
Coach was terrible. Like he
Ronaldo
shouldn't.
kinda-
Ronaldo was not good enough. He should have come in the second half. They probably would have won the World Cup. But he was too proud. He had to play and he played like shit. And the coach was an idiot, a pussy for forcing. For
I
not
have 5 on this team, bro.
put this one. That's the best Korean player.
Score 9. 1, 2, 1.
You got 5 of these. So the most that you have is these people, right? I don't know.
Are these guys still in the World Cup?
Yeah, they're watching the games from the stands.
So are they actually playing? This goes.
You didn't write delete. You said dust or something.
Dust neat.
They don't care. They really want to help you. I've seen it. Oh, let me see what is this.
Brazil. 19. Find Pele. Find Pele.
Top scorer. Just watch. There's a guy that had 10, 11. This is Hungarian coaches. This is the best one. John Fontaine, 13 goals. Who's this guy? Gerd Müller. He's German. Who's this guy?
That's a black of Poland.
Who's this? Garincha, Brazil. Garincha is one of the best players. He was the top scorer of 4 goals.
Leonidas.
Brazil. Leonidas.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Smozer.
Who's this guy? Czech Republic. Who's this guy?
Yo, this guy, Just Fontaine, is so tough.
Yeah. He scored a lot. He was the best one.
Okay, wait. Get this.
But Messi's at 9. So you have Sandro Kocic.
So they have
Oh, yeah.
1966 pictures with camera, and they can't even put the one in 1974.
So only 3 guys are ahead of Messi per goals per World Cup. This guy with 10, 11, and 13.
What about 9?
Let me see. And that's it.
Argentina, let me see.
Mario Kempes was very good.
Is there no Maradona?
No, Maradona didn't have a lot. He had a lot of assists. Who's this guy?
Ronaldo!
But yeah, but that's the real one.
Yeah, I mean it.
Harry Kane was the top scorer when France won in 18.
In 2018.
What is 19? I don't understand.
Mbappe.
Qatar 2022.
Mbappe, Ronaldo, and this guy.
Is Mbappe in this team?
No, Bubba's in this.
No,
You
it has
have
to be.
wait a week.
Wait a week? Okay. Fuck them. Fucking pieces of shit. Alright, shut it down. We're gonna wait a week.
Well, not a week. 1 to 5 business days. So let's check tomorrow if they
Alright,
text me back. So dumb.
Alright.
Here are the Coca-Cola things. See?
The Coca-Cola players, meaning the best player of the World Cup. Messi got it. Messi's got to be in one of them. But
So much bullshit, bro.
He's not.
shut it down because we're done.
Au revoir. Goodbye, Bargain.